Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. A wise man, they say, never takes a step that is too long for his leg. It's been rumored that, Ooni of Ife has seen it all as Odua, traditional court judge, yet again exposed Oletik's uncle for sending him $500 to rule against Queen Naomi as they intend to bring case about Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife to the court. Now, you know that what we are hearing right now is that Odua Traditional Court is been very, very busy right now because of the Oloris. Now, we are also hearing that the Odua Traditional Court received a summon for Oletik's uncle on behalf of Oletik, and that someone has to do with Dr. Elizabeth and Olori Naomi. Now, what is this someone about? How they are manipulating things to be the only ones, the only wife to be recognized by the Ooni of Ife, while Ooni of Ife has other wives. But these people did not think right, okay? If they thought right, and that is the same reason why I keep telling you that Oletik doesn't have a good counselor. Oletik is not being counseled well. The same people that you're dragging to court that are manipulating things for Kabiyesi to recognize them only as wife and not recognize other people are the same people who are hardly seen with Kabiyesi. Now, Olori Naomi has not been seen one-on-one with Kabiyesi for a very long time. Well, I do know that a lot of bloggers say they have seen them, or somebody has seen them, or they send pictures or something. Me, I don't have the pictures. And one thing I don't do, if you know my channel, I don't carry people's pictures and post on my channel. Since I got matured as a blogger, okay, so I don't do that. Now, the same people that you are saying are manipulating things for Ooni of Ife not to recognize you as wife, to only recognize them as wife. Let's go to Dr. Elizabeth. Now, how many times have you seen Dr. Elizabeth with the Ooni of Ife? We all know that we only saw Dr. Elizabeth's picture with the Ooni of Ife when they got married. And we saw Dr. Elizabeth during their traditional marriage with the Ooni of Ife. After that time, how many times have you seen Dr. Elizabeth with the Ooni of Ife? You hardly see Dr. Elizabeth with the Ooni of Ife. In fact, for a very long time, it's only during the welcome party that Dr. Elizabeth was even out with other wives with the Ooni of Ife. You don't see her with the Ooni of Ife, like you do not see her. The only women that we see always with the Ooni of Ife is Bloblo and Ikpe. These are the only women, and Gospel. So when you carry a case to the traditional court that these women are manipulating things for Kabiyesi not to recognize you as wives and just have them, only them as his wife, then you'll be ready to answer that question, like how many times has anybody seen Olori Naomi or Dr. Elizabeth with the Ooni of Ife? Because seeing is believing. Now, let me not overstretch this. Now, how is it possible that you people think that Olori Naomi is the one who is manipulating the Ooni of Ife? Ooni of Ife, for crying out loud, is an adult, and he knows exactly what he is doing. And Queen Naomi cannot manipulate the Ooni of Ife. Then, now, as we are hearing what is going on right now, this same group of people, they have summoned Dr. Elizabeth and Queen Naomi before the Odua Council, and now the information that the Ooni of Ife has gathered is that they are coming again to summon the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi before the same council, and that happens happens to be the reason why they sent $500 to that man, so that when when they come, the man will roll in their favor. This time with Dr. Elizabeth and Queen Ami, the man will roll in their favor. Then between Oletik, Queen Ami, and the Ooni of Ife, the case they are intending to bring before Odua traditional court after this case is over, the man will also roll in their favor. And I have never seen this level of stupidity in my life before, because I don't know how any other animal can jump into the jungle and think that it can overpower the lion. Because Kabiyesi is the lion of the Odua people. Kabiyesi is the lion of the Yoruba people. No matter how much you do, you can never fight him. Even in areas where he may be wrong, the Yoruba people would term it disrespect to their king. So you can never win. You can never ever win. And for Odua, the man that you people are sending $500 to, if that information is true, do you know how much Kabiyesi gives to the man? How do you think that $500 can influence somebody who gets up to $1,500? Because they said Kabiyesi is very extremely generous towards that man, and that is not because he wants to buy favor from the man. That is because that is who he is. He appreciates the work the man is doing. Kabiyesi is very, very busy, and he is the traditional head of the Yoruba people. Right there in Ile-Ife, they have so many conflicts, land dispute, and all of that. Most times when he is not even on seat, when they summon these people before Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi transfers it to the Odua traditional court, and they say that Kabiyesi is very impressed because the man has been as objective as possible in all his ruling, such that even the natives, they are giving kudos to him, giving him his flowers for being always straight in his dealings. And so because of that, Kabiyesi appreciate this man a great deal. And you want to carry $500, which is like 700, am I okay, $200 now in Nigeria. I think it's about 300,000, or maybe 320. Say 600. You want to use like 750 or less than 800 approximately to buy a man that is worth more than that money. You think that is it's everybody who could be bought by money? So I don't understand, what is this about? This is the question that I have been asking. Now, I also do not understand if they don't put their ears to the ground to get information about what is happening to other people. Because if they do, they'll realize that this Odua court man, this will not be the first time that he is exposing people. You go and try to bribe him, try to give him money, he will expose you. This is not the first time. At least right now, the Oloris, they know better. Maybe Oletik doesn't know, and that is why he's going to allow herself and the family or the uncle be this ridiculed. They say Kabiyesi could not believe what he was hearing. Oh. That man that DSS picked, and they left that man because of the relationship between Oletik and Kabiyesi, and now the man has gone back taking everything for granted. Anyways, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Do not forget, these are alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.